He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story. And we thank you for giving it to us. And Portland starts out with the ball. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Simons and Hart are your wingmen, and it's Lillard in at the point. And now, Greg, that we're into the meat of the season, are you seeing any emerging trends out there?
For a few years, the trend had been guys shooting from farther and farther out. But, Kevin, I think we're seeing a return of the big man, a more concerted effort to attack the interior.
Sexton the pass to Vanderbilt, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Lillard against Sexton, and Lillard kicks to Simons. Back to Lillard. There's the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And this is Lillard at his best, sending up a confident shot from the arc like he just knows it's good.
Now, here's Clarkson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Olynyk the pass to Clarkson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. That's a 2 from Lillard. Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And they pick up 2.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Lillard surveying the D. Nurkic finds Simon. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Nurkic. Stolen by Clarkson. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Olynyk the pass to Sexton. And it's sent back by Lillard. And he gets it back. Hard against Markkanen. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Cans it from downtown. Clarkson's got 5 points so far. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he's in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden, Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now, here's Olynyk. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. That one falls.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pulls up from the corner. No good from Grant. And so Sexton will bring it up for Utah. It's a 3-point game. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Markkanen dishes to Beasley. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Hart with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Grant finds Hart. Pass to Simons. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame, assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Beasley, the pass to Sexton. Vanderbilt, a screen on Lillard to the paint. The shot's good from Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's got his second bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lillard dishes to Grant. They set the pick. Here's the three. The shot off that time.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Sexton attacking. Three-pointer, Markkanen. He's off on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Hart against Sexton. Here's Eubanks. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Beasley kicks to Sexton. Drives to the hoop. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Drills the three-pointer. Markkanen's got 5 now.
Love to see the 7-footer Markkanen go right up with it. Doesn't give the defense time to react.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Simons surveying the D. Pass to Hart. Grant against Vanderbilt. The fadeaway. No good from Grant.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front, leading by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Utah Jazz.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
The guard pair are Clarkson and Beasley. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 seat. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Sharp. No good from 11 feet.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simon's the big name from that group.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Little passes to Lillard. Now here's Sean. Covered by Beasley. Lillard with no one around. Off target with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Now the dish to Olynyk. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Sharp, the pass to Watford. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Utah leading by 3. Now Beasley. His last outing, 16 points for him. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Now, here's Sharp. He's tightly guarded. Little kicks to Lillard. Nifty move. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Markkanen, the big man from Finland. He can flat score it, folks.
Lillard against Sexton. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Nurkic. Lillard against Sexton. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
Few defenders can keep up with Sharp in the open floor. This guy is electric.
Sexton against Lillard. Beasley for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. 3-pointer, Lillard. And they'll get another chance. It will not find the hoop. It's his 3rd miss. He has made 2. Pass to Markkanen. Finds it again. He kicks to Olynyk. The pass to Vanderbilt. Sexton against Lillard. And here's Sharp. His last outing, 16 points for him.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammates.
A guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside, and he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Coming your way. Let's hear you make some noise.
And the Jazz making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. .124 left now here in the second. Eubanks the pass to Winslow. Clarkson right side. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 5 assists tonight.
Jordan Clarkson showing he's capable of finishing inside.
Brand sets a screen for Simon. Puts it up from 12. Rebound, Utah. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that. Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Passes it to Olynyk. Olynyk, a screen on Hart. Here's Sexton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Portland the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Jazz lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the 3rd quarter soon to follow right here on 2.
The league is so full of elite.
Let's shift focus back to the Utah Jazz, who that is more than enough of a.
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Lauri Markkanen.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant, and it's Nurkic in its center.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Inside, got a piece of it. And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Lillard with the bucket. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Screen by Nurkic. And Lillard kicks to Simons. Oh, good on the triple. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Vanderbilt. The Jazz working the ball around now. Olynyk, a screen on Simons. Back to Olynyk. 6 to shoot. An easy 2 points on the layup. Olynyk's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Well, Olynyk, such a deft touch on the interior. Keeps the ball high. The defense has no chance.
Lillard, the pass to Simons. Lillard against Sexton. It's Hart on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Hart's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Sexton. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Clarkson on the wing. Shoots over Simons. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And that one's good, Lillard.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Vanderbilt the pass to Clarkson. Olynyk, a screen on Simon. Clarkson, good on the shot. Clarkson's got 11 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Little comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Sharp in for Lillard. And the Jazz call time here.
Look now at some stats here for Lauri Markkanen. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 23 points per game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch, someone the other players look up to.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Beasley the pass to Sexton. That one good for 2. Sexton's got his second bucket tonight.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Eubanks. That one goes. Count it. Eubanks got the lead back up to 6 now for the Trailblazers.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Now the pass to Horton Tucker. Sexton deciding where to go with it. Dishes it to Markkanen. Portland grabs the miss. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Simons from outside. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Kicks it out to Beasley. Offline with his 3. And here are the Blazers. They're on a 14-6 run.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Markkanen finds Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Pocket 6. The shot from the low post is good. Markkanen's got 11 points.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Markkanen against Grant to the middle. Here's Eubanks. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Simons, the pass to Grant. Back to Simons. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Horton Tucker, that's good.
Sexton is a point guard. It is his job to share the wealth, and he does there.
Here's Simons. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Long range from the inbound.
Make no mistake, Colin Sexton is a tenacious, tough-minded defender.
Markkanen inside the line. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers out in front, leading by 5. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Up front, it's Vanderbilt at the 4 and Kessler at the 5. The guard pair are Clarkson and Beasley. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's the group right now for Utah.
A guy who spaces the floor, but also willing to attack the rim. Lillard has confounded the defense all night. Vital basket there. This is just the time, and really just the situation, when he looks to take over.
Grant against Vanderbilt. No good from Grant.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Clarkson right side. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. No good from Beasley.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Grant gets a wide open look. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Jazz trail by 5. Clarkson outside. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Now, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Hart kicks to Winslow. Lillard from outside. Vanderbilt with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Vanderbilt with the screen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Jordan Clarkson tends to draw a lot of contact. If you look at his career, he doesn't end up at the free throw line as often as you'd think.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hart against Beasley. Here's Lillard. The rebound by the Jazz.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
To take the lead, and the Jazz call time here.
And we see Portland revamping on the fly. A lot of changes, but it's not a rebuild. This new look roster hoping to keep the Blazers relevant while also giving them a greater upside long term.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during that timeout, the coach of the Jazz talked to his team. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Sexton against Lillard. To end the cold streak. Utah with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
Lillard, the pass to Hart. From deep. The shot will not fall. The Jazz go the other way with it. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
And they get it back. Markkanen down low. Covered by Lillard. Count that one. Now it's a 5-point Utah lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Simons, he's checked in for Winslow. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. 3-pointer, Simon bangs home the trifecta.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Clarkson outside. Clarkson missing again. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Trailing by 2. Simons kicks to Grant. The Trailblazers with the new shot clock. Nurkic can't hit. Utah with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Lillard against Sexton. Grant, and the layup's good off the glass. That's 7 points for Jeremy Grant.
Boy, Jeremy Grant showing some level-headed poise in the face of a big moment. Big-time shot.
Olynyk, a screen on Simon. Markkanen in the corner from downtown. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Lillard missing.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge.
Clarkson on the wing. Markkanen sets the pick for Clarkson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Absolutely the player they want on the line right now. Jordan Clarkson, a great free throw shooter.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
Lillard against Sexton. Lillard left side to the inside. Kicks it out to Grant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Olynyk has proven to be an effective role player. This is a guy who's proven he's willing to do whatever it takes to get the win.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. There's 25 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 3-pointer, Lillard. Rebound by Olynyk.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
That's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. The second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And Portland with the ball. Passes it to Little. Takes the 3. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident as he's able to go up and knock those down.
Sexton up top. Some solid defense from Lillard. So we see the Jazz get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.